They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The Anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
It's unanimous. You all have that much confidence in me.
All of these people have their lives because of you. They will follow.
That wasn't the question.
I will not lie. Handing this power to anyone is troubling. But I have to believe this is meant to be. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
Yeah. Well, we want the Inquisition. It has to end at some point, so let's give it a purpose that'll give an end point. Corypheus is stopped. It's when dissolve the Inquisition.
Corypheus will never
My plan,
let me
anyway.
live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor! So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action. But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Well, let's see what's going on. Also, welcome back. I think I'm going to put an episode break in there. Anyway. So, is he allied to
Corypheus
the
wants to
Good
restore
question.
Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Maybe we can get them as allies. Is this dragon an archdemon?
Could his dragon
Probably
really
not,
be
but
an
we'll ask.
archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Well, then we're gonna need the Grey Wardens if he... Like, if it is an archdemon, that's the way you kill them. You get a Grey Warden, they stab him, and the
Corypheus said he
archdemon
wanted
dies.
to enter the Black City. That this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
So we need some way to stop him from entering the Fade. Mages. That's my plan. But yeah, let's make sure that we're safe where we are now, so
Could
that
he
we can
strike
build
at us here?
outwards.
We can't have a repeat of what happened at Haven.
Skyhold has the bones to withstand Corypheus. After what you did with one trebuchet, I'd bet against direct attack.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Selene.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The Envy Demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
Crossed paths with him before? I'm sorry? What? Well, let's... Yeah. I'm wondering why you didn't tell me about this before,
I'm
but
always
yeah,
looking for
let's
new
meet him.
allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
This is the
Okay,
Inquisition,
so...
a dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and open your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
Yeah, shut up. Anyway. This is some castle. Where do we even start? I guess we start with the war room. Which would be here? That's an undercroft. Is this the war? This looks like a throne room. Where's the war room? What's the undercroft? Well, we're gonna go and have a look.
Now, what did they make down here, and what can I make?
Served the lord who loaded his catapult.
Oh, the
with
blacksmith we
arrows.
saved.
Point made. I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be all right. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
You think it's strange to
Yeah,
say?
for both of us.
It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
We left
Did you
in a
manage to
hurry.
get anything out of Haven?
You got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
So, how's your new place? It looks a little bit
Is this place
nicer
shaping up
than
as a
your old one.
forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
Have you any thoughts about the people we lost at Haven?
Shame about a darn. Spirits like that, you can't just find. Flisser. So sad. Too young. The rest of us go on. It's what we have to do. You gave us the chance. Thanks for that.
You've got it all up
And everything's
running.
working properly.
Basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
I'll be back later.
Okay.
I'll be here.
Right, let's have a quick look around. Special shipments. Acquired schematics for things of the dragon. Many things of the dragon. Lots of things of the dragon. Is that DLC? It looks like DLC. Use the workbench in Skyhold's Undercroft to plan out the design of the castle. Wow. Okay, let's change some things. Well, we're going to keep the Inquisition banners up because, well, that makes sense. It's currently under control of the Inquisition. Ooh, what bed do we want? 3 marches. Okay, guess we're having that bed. Drapery. Basic. Heraldry. Basic. We have Ferelden or Lay Chantry. I think we want Inquisition heraldry. That seems the best. At least for now. Decor. Unknown, okay. Yes, we'll have a throne for Dragon Moth. That's a little too ostentatious. And the windows. We'll make them Inquisition. Make it look nice. Potions. I guess it was the alchemist who must have died if the potions are down here. Oh, that's disappointing. Let's have a quick look at crafting. Need schematic and enough material. Okay. So we can create some cool dragon armor. We'll see about it. I'm not. What's that? Buy and sell? Okay, so it's just a. I guess that kind of representative of many merchants. That's how I'm going to see that anyway. We're going to have a look around before we start gearing people up and crafting stuff. Because I could sit in there and craft all day. But that's not going to be good. So, let's have another look. Can we get through in this door? No. Through here. So, Josephine. Okay, so it's kind of set up as the other one was so far. So, we want. Okay. I'm trying to work out my. Wait. This little airlock of a door. Okay, so Josephine kind of would be here, and then through there is the war room. Okay. Well, let's have a little talk
I've made
with her.
some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Don't worry, Joseph.
We'll save the Empress.
We'll protect the Empress, no matter what.
I pray you're right. If the hints from Therinfor are to be believed, we are all in terrible danger. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
A grand masquerade? I need to go shopping.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
We actually do have enough sway, but we might not. Oh, we actually don't. We're just a tiny bit off. I thought that was the 20 out of 21 we found earlier. I need 30. Undiscovered. I guess that means the war room. Summon the war council. Should have a nicer table. Right, we're going to quickly go through some of our options here. So we'll get the reports from that were in before we left Haven. Lady Josephine, I thought you would like to know I spoke at length with Victor Ponteval, and I believe he will rescind his challenge. Grief has driven him to lash out angrily at the world, and while it is not an excuse, perhaps it will render him understandable at least. Many of those in my flock lost loved ones at the Conclave and in the Civil War. These times exact a heavy toll from all of us. May the light of the Maker lead us through this darkness. Sincerely revered Mother Lucilia of Valfermin. What? Influence and an amulet of power. Truth or dare, the Imperial Court. Commander leading nobles to the crater was an interesting experience. Mallory had to restrain a few of them physically from signing their names on the red lyrium crystals. One of them wanted to arrange a charred corpse as a souvenir. Next time, I'd rather we dropped them in the crater and left. Knight Captain Rylan. We got some influence. And strange chalk markings. A spy's report. Posts set up along the Imperial Highway, ostensibly to guard trade routes and facilitate procuring supplies for the Inquisition. Eyes on all approaches. Fourth night, a caravan carrying refugees makes camp nearby for protection. After midnight, a young woman on crutches makes small talk with patrol guard. After he passes, she crouches and makes a mark on a tent post. The woman pretends for half an hour she knows nothing. When it becomes clear the ruse will not work, she kisses an Andrastian locket and says glory to those across the seas. She dies. The locket was poison. Okay. So let's have a look around at what we can do. Still got investigating the shards over here. Investigate the western approach. Scouts reporting a number of travellers entering the western approach. Surprising since the place is a blighted desert with no trade routes. More surprising, no one is leaving. Okay. Stop Venatori activity in the west. Liliana's spies have discovered orders from Venatori's high-ranking commanders. A large number of mages are travelling westward to excavate something of great value to our cause. The Inquisition must find whatever its enemies have been searching for. The region is vast, but Liliana is ready to put her network into use tracking down Corpheus' minions. Okay. Investigate the Exalted Plains. Our spies looked into the breakdown of contact between Valor and Imperial army forces in the Dales. Troops on both sides agreed to cease hostilities and retreated back to their camps to await the outcome of peace talks. What occurred after withdrawal is a mystery. The last communique from Gaspard's marshal reported a rash of desertions after that silence. I agree that this warrants further investigation. Do what you will, and my agents will send support. Okay. Make contact in the Emerald Graves. We've been contacted by a Fairbanks who says he has information of value to Inquisition. He offers a trade. The information in exchange for the Inquisition's help in eliminating a dangerous rebel band calling themselves the Freemen of the Dales. There have been reported sightings of these rebels all across the Dales, where they have caused significant problems for the Elysian troops. Uprooting them could be a good move for us. Let's see what Fairbanks has to say. If he is hiding out somewhere in the Emerald Graves, a legendary Dalish forest. My spies report that he is well acquainted with the area and its terrain. He can prove a useful asset if we choose to trust him. Liberate Empress de Leon. The hills of Empress Leon are in peril. A maid-servant recently returned from visiting an uncle in Serena spoke of gruff, helmeted men about the village's quarry and appearance of strange red crystals in the field close by. I suspect red lyrium and men sent to investigate. But the bridges leading to the area had all been destroyed. The Red Templars hanged to work outrager. If we do not act quickly, all of the highways may be lost. I wish I bore fairer tidings, my dear. My warmest regards to your family. I pray for the quelling of these winter winds of chaos, that we might meet again in springtime. Your trusted friend and ally, Edward John. That's to Josephine. Okay. We're gonna back out here and have a look at what we can do in Ferelden. That was an old one. Let's go to the Storm Coast. Okay, so there's nothing really new over here. So I think we're going to send them off to do missions, and then we're going to explore some more of the Skyhold. I think we should focus on a relay for just now, given that most of our stuff seems to be here. Save Valcoltine from the Venatori. Venatori and her servants are attacking Valcolline, hoping to raid its armory. The local baron has requested aid. Send Sir Barris to lead Templar Knights against his Tevinter mages. Well, my first thought would be to send Cullen.
Let's see what
But
we have.
it seems to suggest filling in Liliana to scout out ahead would be a good idea. So we will. Investigate Hunter Fall. Based on the revelations at Haven that Venatori operatives report to a Darkspawn believed to be the Magister Corpheus, threat assessment of possible Venatori has been reprioritized as vital. Duke Thysus Pentagast rules the Navarian city of Hunterfell. Any relation to our Inquisitor? A former military hero who prided himself on open-minded attitude, Duke Thyus rules with the help of a secret network of old adventuring companions and possible lovers, as they are rumoured to be beautiful women. Information on the five bellies of Hunterfell is limited, but they are known to include humans from Orlane Ferelden, an elf, a dwarf, and even a Talva Shoth. Known or respected backgrounds range from respected Mortalazi or dragon hunter to bard, smuggler, or even apostate. We believe that one of the five bellies of Hunterfell is a Venatori agent working to advance the agenda of Corpheus. So I think we're going to send Josephine.
Inquisitor.
So that sounds like her kind of thing. What's that mean, busy? Sorry, they're busy. We can't do that. Well, I guess we're going to send Cullen off in here. There are reports of Darkspawn activity on the Storm Coast.
Inquisitor.
That sounds perfect for him. I'll send Cullen off to see what he can do about that. Okay, what's the question mark though? There's like a question mark right there. Okay, I don't know. Okay, we'll go round. Hello, Josephine. Okay, so that symbol just means that's where crafting is, I think. Yeah, Undercroft. So let's go and have a look around. Give me a second. I might need to lower my graphics options here. What we're looking for. Shadow quality. I'm looking for sun shafts. If anyone sees it, just point it out to me and I'll be right on that. Sorry about this. Shadow quality, maybe? We'll turn shadow quality down slightly. See how that... Oh, okay. No, we won't confirm the changes then. We'll just live with it. It might fix itself. Oh, it did. Okay.
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
Request for resources on the Fade. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. I think that is a codex entry though. We leveled up. So yeah, a codex entry. Ooh, we could climb up there and pick up